Hello friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and I am here with maps. And why do you say I am here with maps? Because I was totally inspired by Susan at I Truly Love It for hashtag M is for Mondays. And so this is the first week of August 2025, and so she's talking about maps, and she has these like little wood chips, and so I'm gonna follow her lead, but I'm gonna change it a little bit, just a little bit, y'all. So I have these chipboards, and they're old. Let me show you the back. Okay, I think that they were like adhesive. I don't know, it's weird, but let me tell you about them. Michael's used to sell them. Are we too close? We're a little too close. Michael's used to sell them in a big old stack. Like I'm not lying. Like it was like you got 4 different colors. And I know I have it all. Plus a couple extra. Because my mom-in-law, she had also bought some. And she's in heaven now. So, but I have that. So it was this dark color. And then it was like pastels. And there was a bunch, and it's like $10 at the time, right? And so you're like, oh, it's so great. Okay, fast forward like 10, 15 years, and look, I still have them. And this one's just broke out somewhere, like, I don't know why either. I don't know if it was the colors. Let me know down in the comments if you have bought these. The reason I'm even bringing them up is I think you might even see them at a thrift store now. And be like, what's up with that? So I don't know. I don't know. But it's okay. We're all in good company here, right? So what I thought I would do is I would take a couple of these. All right, that one wants to go. And I would kind of do what Susan did. I'm addicted to this. This is like a Tim Holtz handle. And he made these, and I might have to get another one. It's like sanding things. And so if you have a sanding block or you have the discs, these are the discs, go ahead. And the reason is this is slick. And maybe that's why it didn't work out for people. I don't know. I can't. I know I have a couple of them. There's letters. There's like little round letters. There was this. There was pictures of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, chipboard's funny because I have chipboard, what they quote in the raw, right? That was just like the brown, not painted. So I have some of that too. Maybe I just didn't use my stuff. Maybe, maybe you're at home like, why? Well, if you used your stuff, you wouldn't be having it 10 years later. Maybe you're right. I don't know. All right. So I don't know what kind of sound. I think this is going to make my skin crawl a little bit, but we'll go. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Yes, I'm totally addicted to this. I think I tried it not that long ago with July Junk Journal Challenge, and now I'm like, ooh, what can I sand? I don't know. This already makes it look really good, right? I don't know. We'll do this one next. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't like that's why we bought them, and then. I'm pretty sure I've seen them on like Goodwill and stuff, and I'm like, nope, because I got my own set. But so what my mom-in-law had done is that she had like covered them and like used them as labels, and I remember thinking like, oh, but now I get it. She was just trying to use them, and whatever she had, it worked for at the time. And so, like I said, we're just gonna do this so we can put some maps on it, because I'm kind of lost. I think some of my job's going to be starting. I'm trying to see if it's adhesive backed. It might not be, which is good. It won't fall off. That's what I'm afraid of. I had a tag somewhere, and like, here it is this. See, just a plain brown chipboard, but not as thick. See, wild, right? And look at that. You know what that is? That's the adhesive. I had this tag so long that the adhesive like just came off. So that's why I was. But if these are just white, then I'm okay with that, because then you could write on it, Where was I going? I don't know. I don't even remember. My train derailed, y'all. I guess I need a map. Get back on. Get back on that thought train. Woo, woo. All right. There we go. Like I said, which one did I like? I kind of like this. We might not cover that one. All right. So next up is I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. And I have Atlas map, and then this is scrapbook paper. And I can tell you why I know it's scrapbook paper. Because it's got the little K&C Company, LLC K. K and Company, they were awesome. And I don't believe we're in business anymore, you know, and that happens. They would just make the, like, complete sets for scrapbooking. So it was papers and the embellishments. I'm telling you, I really kind of feel like the embellishments were like way, way better than now. And now I feel like we have a better place for them because a lot of them you would feel, right? Like they'd be soft. I told y'all about felt. I don't know if you remember, like, well, that's not a good example. Hold on. They used to sell felt. This is a felt frame from Fancy Pants. Woo! And Fancy Pants, because I'm looking at it on my shelf, 12 by 12 containers. One was like bright colors, one's like pastel. They might have had others, all cut out different shapes. This one had crowns because I was trying to do something in my princess book, y'all, and that was whatever. But but you see, like, it's soft. This is some sturdy felt, because if you ever play with felt, you know it's like half the thickness of this. That's going in the scrapbooks. And then you would put them in sleeves because, archival, right? Like, that's what they're telling you. And you're following the rules. That's what we did. We followed the rules. Well, you can't feel that, you know, unless you take out the page. So, I don't know. See, I bet we had to get there to get to here, I suppose. But it does seem a little backwards, you know. Like, all the clips and, like, paper clips. I have some cool, like, clips from, I'll show you right now. I'm going to show you right what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, you see this? Now, if you know where to buy this, or there's a brand, you just tell me down below, and I'll go check it out. So, you see this this is metal. That's metal. And it's a little enamel, like, I think the heart's printed on there. This is making memories. And you see these two adhesive? So you bend it in half. And you take off the adhesive strips. And that goes on the edge of your page. Just like that. Super cute, right? So super cute. Which is why I haven't used them yet. Because I'm hoarding them, I think. Because I can't find any others. I might can make some out of paper. That's great. I'm not going to be mad at that. But, you know. Yeah, there's a couple different ones, and that's making memories. Making memories also big time. I'm going right through Oklahoma City, y'all. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I know there's cool stuff. I just think, wouldn't it be nice? All right, so I think I have Oregon on the other side. Yeah, I do. There's Tulsa. I've not ever been to either of those states. I'd say believe that, but, you know, y'all don't know me that well, so you're probably like, yeah. All right, I'm just going to smooth this out with my finger. And then, let's see. I like that city right there, so we're just going to stick on the underside. We'll do like that. All right, then we have this one. And we like all of this. So we'll go back over here. So you know what? I'm going to cut this out. Give it just a minute to dry. And then we like this Portland business here. So we're going to cover up Tulsa. If you're in Tulsa, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, I promise. I probably have another map of Tulsa. I need some tags. You know, I find that when I'm making journals and stuff, I do everything kind of like just in time, right? Like I make it and then I make a tag for it. So I don't have like an extra supply of ephemera, you know, or tags. So I'm hoping maybe that's what this will be, kind of bases. All right, stick it down. Oh yeah, I got some brown paint. I don't know if at this juncture I'm going to go ahead, because I probably will use a little distress ink, because I love me some distress ink. Alright, so there's that one. And then I did take the time to get this, so let's, alright, hello, goodbye. And we'll just use, oh, so I was reading this map because I can't really tell. I don't know where this map is from. I don't know what Surrey or Aldershot, Guildford. I don't know if that sounds familiar to you, but I did see this, which I would say is Reading, but it might be Reading, because when you play Monopoly, I think it's the Reading Railroad, and I remember it being like, I just see the Reading, and so yeah, it's how you say it. Isn't that funny? It's funny. I want to make sure I pointed that out to you guys. Monopoly. We used to play it. My sister does not like Monopoly. I made her play it, and we play it, and we probably should have put a time limit on it, but I wasn't that smart when I was a kid, so we would like tear up other money and write on it and just keep going. Why she doesn't like it now. You know, it just happens. Do you like Monopoly? Let me know down in the comments. But I do like other games. We play board games, like seriously. So, all right. So, let me pause. Okay, friends. I had to pause it, get the glue off my finger. So we're just gonna fussy cut around our little tags here. Do you have maps at your house ready to use for crafting? Sometimes I think you can find them cheap. Even brand new, I think. I don't know. I always look at them, I'm like, no, you have maps. You have maps at home. Oh, you know what? Let's try the, did we get? There's something cool about when you sand like paper, like curves it a little bit. See how it's kind of around those hard to get edges. Oh, that looks nice. What do you think? Yeah, I think that looks nice. Then we'll do our square tag. And like I said, I don't know, I feel a little lost. My job starts up soon. I'm a part-time preschool teacher. So I've been working in my classroom and stuff, but it's coming real fast. So I need to get my mind right for that. Going back to school, getting up, traffic, you know. But, it's raining outside. So funny. Not sure if that's good or not. Last night we were watching TV and I was like, is it raining? I asked that to my husband. He goes and checks. He's like, no. And I'm like, I like it when it rains. Most of the time it's good. I'm that lady that's always like, well, we need the rain. That's me. The rain keeper. Okay. Now, if I had put it on backwards, it'd still be okay, because we're not sure we're using that in this. Maybe we'll make, what do they call it, like a word band? Like maybe put letters across and spell out a word. That might be cool. You know what else I like this? I think I have a standing block. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know I've got several. And probably one needs to be thrown away because I've had it for a while. But I think that you hold the whole thing. And I really... I have a sensory processing disorder when it comes to sandpaper, I guess. But I like this. I like smooth. So you can see... Whoa, sorry, friends. Because I think you can see. See how it's a little blue right there? Can we see? I don't know if I can see. It's a little blue. I know it's there. I can see it on this side. And that's just part of the original design, but that's okay. All right, so we're getting this stuff out of the way. Let's have our friend Pokey Tool come in. And I'm just circling this around. It's too thick for an eyelet, which is kind of a bummer, because one of the things I've been working on, but you know, is, okay, complete a thought. One of the things I've been working on is trying to be mindful of when I can use eyelets. And we'll put a little more glue there. This, not the time, but that's okay. Because when we put our ribbon, so can't use eyelets. Okay, whatever. Next, when we put our ribbon in, you're not gonna know the imperfection of this circle right there. You might not even know it now. So that's good stuff. So we could tear this little piece out. So where are we at? Okay. Like I said, I don't think I had the thought process to decorate these out. But what I wanted to do was get them started and show y'all if you have these like chipboard pieces that are printed on and you don't like the print anymore, which is okay, you know, like if you bought them yesterday, you don't like them today, or you bought them 10 years ago, right? Like color palettes change, all that stuff. It just changes. One minute you like it, one minute you don't. So I'm telling that not just for you guys, for me as well. Because I don't know if I'm a purist or not, but I'll be like, oh, but it was purple. I like purple. Well, but you didn't use it. So let's use it. Let's get it going. Because you're going to buy something else. So somebody's going to give you something else. You're not going to have room because you're going to have all these ugly cardboard, chipboard tags sitting around. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. So, all right. So what I wanted to do was... What I might do is I might decorate them off camera just so this doesn't get too crazy long. Though I do like how, you know, bright and happy. You know, you don't have to even do... Oh, ideas are coming. Thank you, Susan. I needed this because I was just kind of like, what do I do now? I'm afraid of signing up for the next Junk Drawer Madness because I can't get obsessed. Do you know what I'm saying? I get obsessed. And I gotta, you know, I thought I could do it last month and I kind of couldn't. And so that kind of bummed me out. So I don't want to say, yeah, I'll be there. And then I don't show up for it. That's not my MO. So... All right, so we've got that one. That looks good. And I didn't... Maybe the ink's enough. I don't need to... Yeah, I think so. Look, we can even get in the hole there. Yeah, I think so. I think it looks good. Just like that. And then this, let's do something different. Oh. I was gonna do green. Let's do blueprint sketch. Come out to play. come out to play. All right, blueprint sketch. I had to make sure I find the right little dauber. Oh, do we like that? I do. I remind myself. So I go on heavy and then I kind of lighten it up just to kind of shadow it out around the sides there. All right, and so it's a nice little contrast. Because I don't know what they're going to be used for yet. It's a nice little contrast. So I hope I inspired y'all. I'm going to link Susan's video down below because she inspired me. And thank you, because I needed a little help there. I'm like, I want to make something. I don't know what. And so I organized my dies today, you guys, because there's some cool Halloween stuff I want to make. So we didn't punch that hole out for that tag. Right. So like I said, maybe I'm going to do something here. But these bases are ready to go. All right. I'm thanking Susan. Just some organization, which is not really my MO. So, it was bad. It was really bad. Okay. I will see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, friends. I had to come back. It just wasn't right in my heart to just be like, okay, I made these backgrounds, and I left. So, this is a stamp, and it's hard to tell. It says, always take the scenic route. These are Tim Holtz stamps, and I'm like looking to see if I have them in kind of a bag, and the little wording came off, but that's okay. So I was going to use this, like, dreams can take you anywhere, or you can take your dreams anywhere, something like that, but it was like too big. So that's a digital file. So I went ahead and stamped and put a little vintage photo, and then I used a little black soot around the edges, and then I put my ladies on here. And so it's easy, right? Like, I didn't do any kind of rocket science. I didn't invent anything, but I finished it. So yeah. So, and then you got let's see. You got the city colors peeking out behind it, and then you can always take the scenic route. I bet Portland's pretty, right? Scenic. And then, okay, so I wanted to put something on the bottom, right? Like, oh, that'd be fun. And of course, I can't find anything that I'm really liking at the moment. But I found this piece of kind of lacy stuff. So we're just gonna, you know what? We need fabric scissors. The fabric only scissors. All right. Yeah, see how easy? And so this is sort of straight, and we're just going to just kind of like roll itself up, and then I like to do like this. So then I half it, so we got a little like, and we're gonna squish it up good, and that's a pretty decent size hole. Otherwise, you'll have to make the lace smaller, you know. And I could make it smaller, I guess. Let's see if it fits, y'all. Alright, so there's my hole. There's our tails. And pulling. There we go. It's a little bright, but yeah, that's okay. No. Here we go. We'll distress it. I don't know if it'll stay. It'll probably come off on my hands. But yay, so that one's done. So cute. And then we have this one. And just trying to make sure that the words on the map are correct. And let's see what we have. Okay, so I got a sticker. This is K Company. I've had this like, I don't know, 10 plus million years. I've had a long time, and you can see I've used not a lot of it because I think I don't have the whole, like, whatever papers this went to, I didn't have that. Somebody was kind enough to gift this to me. Like, maybe they gave it to me, but I don't have stuff that matched. And I'm not really sure this was quite my style at the time, but it's fine. We're working it out. So I have this, looks like notebook paper. And we are going to take a little vintage photo. And we're just going to distress it, make it a little bit darker. It's too bright. I'm not gonna even use all of this. I just want it to do like this. Just to kind of give it a border. And it says, wonderful journey. And we're gonna have to glue it down because it's not really having it, so that's fine. That's fine, because I'm gonna tear it because I just like the way it looks torn. And it was not a big deal to just give it a little trim. We are going to put a little extra around the edges. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's our piece. And then we're gonna reinforce the, I wonder, we can go around and just do that to the sticker, which feels sticky, but it's not really wanting to stick, which I think is the hardest part. Sometimes I'd rather you be just true to form and not stick anywhere. All right. So this is what it looks like, and it's just enough to set it apart so it doesn't get lost, because it's kind of the same. It's very close. So we'll put that right there. Oop. And now I can use this for some kind of, and wonderful journey doesn't mean like you physically traveled anywhere. Maybe it's maybe you had to overcome an obstacle or something. And I think, so it's on chipboard, and what I saw in here were some buttons. Where did I see the buttons? They're all the time looking at me, and then when I want them, can't find them. Oh, here we go. It's nice because it is all connected. All right, so, oh look, and it's got little buttons and big buttons. So we're just gonna put one little white button here. Oh, that's right. No, we're not. We're gonna put that back. Put that back. And you know what? We'll just put these little flowers. These little flowers came from, where do they come from? They come from the Hobby Lobby. And two of them are missing. Oh, hold on. I wanted to use these, like, there's seven little orange. Here, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put a little dot of glue. Hopefully the Tombow will hold these. Oh no. I'm like feverishly looking for some tweezers. Okay. Can I do it? All right. Oh. That's not bad. Okay. So then we're gonna these are paper flowers. So we'll just glue them here, and I think that's gonna be prettier anyway than some buttons. Oh, I like buttons. But that wasn't gonna work out. So we'll use a big one. Oh, I do like the little ones. You know what? We're gonna use this one over here to balance And we'll put, this one's fine here. There we go. That way they're the same size. Because that size is perfect. And of course I only have 2 of the smallest size. That's the way crafting goes, friends. Right? That is the way. Alright. So we're going to put this here. And then we'll put, not that one. That one has a blue mark and I don't know why. We'll put this one here. And then another sparkly one. Yeah. Because can't have too much sparkle. All right, and so that one is done. Oh, that's so fun. All right, and so we had one more, which was this blue one, which I don't know if I'm ready to commit this one. So I'm gonna say no. I was definitely ready though to commit these 2. So thanks for sticking around. And I'll definitely see you. That's definitely the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.